Bless the Lord, all my soul, all that's within me, bless his holy and righteous name. I want to talk about my son Jeremiah. He's 22 years old now. What I want to say is that no, he doesn't even want to call him father. He doesn't want to call him daddy because he's seen the reaction of his daddy. I'm just saying daddy, but he don't want no part of him. He don't want to have nothing to do with him. So we left over 8 months ago. He has not called him, not one time. He have not texted him, not one time. But yet, he want people to believe that he's this good person and that he's, that everything wrong with me, but nothing wrong with him. But I want to say this. Jeremiah started going to school at the age of 3. He was in the public school all the way up to the 8th grade. The first time he ever went to the school for him was when he graduated the 8th grade in Amelia County, Amelia, Virginia. I homeschooled him from 9th grade all the way to the 12th grade because he didn't, he has autism. So he said it was too much pressure. Can you homeschool me? So I homeschooled him all the way up to the 12th grade. And I want to say this. When people sit up and listen to other people, they don't know what a person been through. They just take whatever one-sided story from a person that's a liar and deceiver, a narcissist, and have open relationship, which you can ask him about something, he lied. Just lie. I've been married to him since 1981. And as I know, I am still married to him as of today, unless he divorced me and I don't know anything about it. But I don't know what he's trying to put down. I know this. When I was living in Amelia, Virginia, or any Norfolk or wherever, Richmond, he always came home at night. So I don't know what he called himself trying to prove. I don't know what lie he's trying to tell him and whoever he laying up with. Man or woman, he does both. He hide behind women when he really loved men. So I'm just saying this here because I'm sick and tired of lies, deceit, and deception. I'm sick and tired of how he pay people, or was paying them. I doubt if he can pay them now. Living a double life, acting like he's, home, a good husband, a good dad. That's a lie. Me and Cammie, Lisa when she was home, Donald Jr., they was around. He wasn't around. He was too busy running like he was going to church, and he was everywhere else too. Living a double life. That's all he ever did was live a double life. Then thought I didn't know anything, but I knew all the time. And what I want to say is this here. Nothing bothers me more than somebody to pretend like they the good husband or the good father, or take your wife, talk down on her to other women or other people, and people go along with this crazy. Well, number one, how he would scam his own son, go get the haircut, have the child to pay for it, don't pay the child back. Or have the child buy food, don't pay the child back. This is stuff he would do. You want to know about him, ask his child, ask Jeremiah, the one that he neglected his whole life. Ask Jeremiah, the one that Jeremiah asked him to always cut the grass, not wait till it get too tall. But he would do it to provoke the child. What kind of lunatic does that? That's a lunatic or crazy psychopath. My child wants nothing to do with him. Not I'm saying anything to him, because he know how he is for himself. Not listen to other people assuming, oh, she told him this. I ain't had to tell him nothing. He's autistic. He can pick up things. He can pick up how a person is phony. He's very good with picking up people. But I want to say this here. When you want to follow a liar, you follow a liar. You want to know the truth. You find both sides of a story. Not go by one side of the story. Because he's hang around people I don't hang around. He leave, don't say anything. That's disrespect. A man, if you married, you tell your wife, I'm going so and so. So you don't just leave the house and don't say anything. This is the type of disrespect. This person, I can't call him a husband because he never was a husband. I can't do that. Yes, he's addicted to drugs. He's on drugs. Yes, he drink alcohol. Yes, he go in and party, drinking and drugs and having sex parties and having sex outside his marriage. Yes. But he want everybody to think he this good person. No, you not good. You are trash. Then he go, oh, she's a witch. No, you slept with the witch Maria and all the rest of the witches you slept with. I don't have to work witchcraft on nobody because I'm saved. I trust God. I pray. I speak when God tell me to speak. And I feel sorry for anybody and everybody that went along with his lies, this gain stock and all this other stuff. That's against the law. And all of you all going to be paid. Y'all going to pay for it. I don't care whether he paid y'all through Cashapp, through Zelle, what, it doesn't matter. Even if he have given y'all cash money, guess what? It's all written down. Everything is written down. Everything is kept record of. Nothing is erased in the system. No text message is erased. I don't care. You erase it all you want to. No communication through the computer or talking on the phone or messaging or chatting in a group chat. It's all still recorded. But get all the burner phones you want. Guess what? Burner phones are still recorded too, dummies. Y'all think you're smart, you're not smart. Giving out my personal information, you the only one got anything to do with my personal information being set out here. Because you had an attitude. You got mad because I left you. No, you didn't leave me. I left you. When you and your hoe was planning on unaliving me and my child to get insurance money. Yes, I'm going to talk about it. Because I'm going to keep talking about it. Because I want everybody to know what kind of low-down, dirty bastard you are. Yes, I'm going to put videos on here talking about you. You know why? Because I don't have to talk about you behind your back. I can put it where everybody can hear and see what kind of person you really are. And I feel sorry for the people that ran up behind you doing your bidding, your evil, wicked bidding, because you're a warlock. You use a Ouija board. That's all you do is find trash and attach yourself to trash and tell women. Nobody decent, just trash. Whores just want to sleep around with somebody else's husband. When you had any time, you could have divorced and moved on. But you want him to hide behind me and do all this other stuff. And people out there know, your friends out there know what you were doing. And encourage you to do all this mess. And you knew better. You prayed and asked God for better. God, you left there. Amelia County. And you went somewhere else in the military. And you prayed and you asked God for somebody to love you. God gave you somebody to love you. But you know what? You threw it all away for your nasty, filthy life. You left. Your life a crime. You loved that more than you loved anything. You don't even love your own children. Number one, when you don't love yourself, you're not going to love nobody else. You're not capable of loving nobody. You fake. Everything about you is fake. You wear all kind of masks to please this person or that person. I watched you throughout the years. God educated me in the relationship with you, in the marriage with you. Well, you thought you were smart. You wasn't smart at all. You were just ignorant. You dug your own grave. The grave that you call yourself putting me in and my son in, you dug your own grave. You and her or him or all that foolishness. No, you ain't leave me. I left you. Because you were too coward to leave. You was in a whole little secret relationship. Well, to everybody else it was secret. It wasn't secret to me. Well, you plan on doing what you do, ready to get you money, get you house, get whatever you could get off of my back. And if you got an payment saying I'm sick or disabled, you got checks for being disabled, whatever, that's a lie. That's a fraud. That's called fraud. All that scam, all that fraud you did. All them taking videos and lying. You will pay for everything you did. You and the rest of your little crew. Like I said and I say it again, I decree and declare divine judgment be served upon every one of y'all. And those curses and witchcraft and all that mess that y'all did, oh, that's coming back. It's been started, but it's going to get worse and worse and worse. But you too dumb to repent. Any of y'all too dumb to repent because y'all know y'all were lying to run by what somebody else say because y'all don't even know the nigga. Yeah, I said nigga because he act like a nigga. And the rest of y'all acting like niggas too. You quick to run telling something, you don't find out the facts behind nothing. You don't find out the fact of me suffering or my son suffering because they daddy pretending like he's something on the outside and wasn't doing nothing for his own family. Giving out to different people money to them and wouldn't even give me $200 April 2024 to get my hair done. I last 12 years, $60. But you want to know where I'm getting money from. Why don't you say how you went behind my back to cause me to lose a job because you're so jealous? Ain't nothing worse than a man jealous of their own wife. That's some sick stuff. You got a mind problem. Them demon attachments that's attached to you are mental illness demons. Them lust demons, them addiction demons, because you attach yourself to somebody else that was addictive, drinking and all that, and God gave you a way of escape, but you chose to go back to your filth. You know how to pigs, you try to clean it up and go back to the swine, go back all to the trash, to the mud. That's you. And the rest of them that joined you. Trash. These are choices you made, trash man. They're going to try to talk about me, talking about some hoe. You done try to make a hoe to a housewife. That's the funniest mess I've ever heard of. Then you want to go bragging around about her or him or whatever, they're trans or whatever. Because it's all about money. Because you got sold your soul out for money. You never still, you going on divorcing and moving on, you try to drag me in your trashy life. Yes, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to keep talking about it. In your life of scamming and frauding, human trafficking, child predator. You're a predator. You fool with children. You're a rapist, child rapist, human trafficking, drug trafficking. Deal with cartels, all kind of gambling, all kind of wicked stuff. You deal with. Then you're going to try to drag me in that trashy lifestyle. And you know I don't live like that. But you're going to try to drag me in your filth. And you could have went on about your business and did all the filth you wanted to do. You call yourself trying to make me jealous of you and some hoe or hoes or pimps or whatever. Nigga, I never been jealous of you and nobody else. You the jealous nigga. You're the one that was jealous in competition with your own wife. Know why you really never did really have anything, or you may got a little money or whatever from drugs or whatever, unhand dealing? I don't want it. I thank God you ain't give me no money. You know why? Because I don't want blood money. I don't want somebody you done unalive to get money. You and your trashy whore that you deal with. Unalive people for money, insurance money. Real estate fraud. People